What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Team Radio with the bros. I'm Jack. That's my brother Will. I gotta look, I guess, this way because yeah, this is opposite. So you're to my right IRL, but left on the screen.
I mean, I
What about
can't. I
you?
think I actually switch them when I edit it.
What?
Yeah. So I think whatever side you're seeing, I think it's different.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll figure it out. Well, anyways, did you have a good week?
Yeah, dude. Had a very good week. Good weekend. Went to a friend's birthday party. Had a lot of fun
Hell yeah.
with that. Got to watch a lot of the World Cup this weekend. Excited for that to continue.
hmm
I'm thinking France.
Yeah.
TBH.
Mbappe. You know what I mean?
TBH. Yep.
Like Golazo. No, what I'm really excited for is to see Argentina lose. They are bound to lose at some point.
I'm feeling that too, bro.
That's not what we're here for to discuss. Guys, we
hmm
have been inactive for a few weeks. Want to apologize on that. Real life shit's been happening. Stuff just outside of our control. Things that have just gotten in the way of us recording. But
hmm
also, some of the times have been like, both me and Will just not being able to do it, whether it be this or that. But we're back into it. And we're planning on getting back into the swing of things. Would you say from here on out? I would assume, right?
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
that's what at least I'm planning on doing, and I think William will have discussed now what the universe allow us to do every week. Hopefully, because we're gonna keep trying.
God
You know what
willing.
I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But all to say, we're sorry that it's been so long. We hope you guys understand or are understanding about it. We know you guys will be, but we appreciate you guys tuning in because we're gonna touch on all these races real quick. We got a lot to cover on, and then we have a lot of points to discuss that we both scored. And Will, do you have anything you want to get into before we get into Barcelona?
Jack, do you know what yesterday was?
Hmm.
Yesterday was the 1 week anniversary of Charles Leclerc winning Silverstone in 2026. He's feeling good. He's feeling quick. He's
Whatever.
posting and saying the weirdest things on the internet and on the podium. But oh my gosh, dude,
Tough time never lasts. Only tough people last.
That was the actual video of the guy, not
dude,
Charles.
and that
Congrats to Mr. Leclerc,
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
the
And
GOAT.
Ferrari, bro. We are so back.
Dude,
Fighting for the top constructor.
Will,
Like,
I mean, I know I don't, did we talk about the Leclerc stuff on the Barcelona one that we recorded but just didn't get to get out?
we did, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we did.
let me ask you this.
The allegations are false. The
Yes,
allegations are false.
allegations are very false. Sorry, I was like, where am I going with this? I had to think
No,
about
you're
it,
good.
but no, dude, that's exactly because we were discussing, yo, what's up with Leclerc? You know what I mean? Like we were kind of tripping out about that.
Dude
Uh,
keeps crashing.
no, genuinely. Unfortunately, we love the guy, but this is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But all to say, William, he is absolutely back. Ferrari is
Mm-hmm.
looking solid. Lewis
Mm-hmm.
Hamilton is only down, I believe, 30-ish points, 32 to Mr. Kimi Antonelli. George Russell is down 25. Max Verstappen's down 103, down to 104.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, if they can get the car to stop fucking flying off the road on his ass, that would help. But Ferrari's back, and I don't know about Leclerc winning this, but Lewis Hamilton
Bro, Mercedes keeps having these
issues.
internal problems and these issues that keep coming up and are limiting them. It's limited George, it's limited Antonelli a couple of times this season already. And I mean, when things are going perfect for them, they are just way ahead. But also, these new packages that Ferrari has been bringing has made it closer on the straights. I feel like we've been a lot better about saving and like harvesting our energy and seeing, and it could be just the drivers and their maturity, but like Hamilton in Austria looked so good with the way he was harvesting his energy. Same way with this past week. And like he's the team camaraderie is there, bro. The unity is there.
Yeah, and
Forza Ferrari,
I
baby.
also I think it's also one they're getting more comfortable with the car, but two, I
Mm-hmm.
mean they've brought upgrades, right? Haven't they brought in
Mm-hmm.
some stuff like
Mm-hmm.
a couple times? And then I will also touch on all the drivers are getting more comfortable with the car, but they are getting back to tracks maybe that suit the car better. Silverstone
Mm-hmm.
reminds me very much of an Austin, Texas. So what I'm getting at with that, Will, is you have other races this year that are similar. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
that have similar parts that you guys were successful in. I mean, my thing was Lewis was looking good, even though despite him getting third, dude, that was bullshit. By the way, the safety car not in.
Bro,
We want to touch on that, but talk about an
here's
absolute tease.
here's like you have what happened in 2021, obviously, right?
Hmm.
And now we have what just happened here, and I think it's just the okay, sorry. I'm just like
No,
rambling a
you're good.
lot.
You're good.
The big thing for me is just the fact that they actually said that the VSC was ending or that the safety car was ending.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's like it just yeah.
That's
It
what's
just
most annoying, Will.
yeah, it's like be consistent, bro. I mean, like, okay, I grew up playing baseball. The worst umpires were those that were inconsistent. I didn't care. I was a catcher. I didn't care if the ball was outside every time, but if he was calling it on that corner every time, we're gonna take advantage of that. And so, like, you can't, if you're going to encourage teams to take advantage of the rules and to like find the gray areas and stuff, you can't be changing shit all the time,
No,
you know?
1000%. And also, I don't know, dude. I'm just kind of over the FIA at this point. I'm ready for them to get us back to V10s or V8s and call it a day, you know. But Will, we got a lot to touch on. Like I said, we got some races to get over. How much do you want to touch on each specific race, or do you just kind of want to get into drivers and then who won, kind of, and
Yeah,
highlight?
we can just talk about like drivers and we don't have to get into like specifics of each race, to be
Okay, cool,
honest.
cool, cool, cool. All right, so
Because I really
we'll
also want to talk about Spa. I'm really excited for that.
okay, let's get to well, let's start with the first one. Obviously Barcelona, Lewis
Hmm.
Hamilton wins his first freaking race with Ferrari.
Yep.
Let's go. Shout out Sir
Yep.
Lewis Hamilton. Love to see that. Now, the thing is though, Kimi Antonelli, I think that was his first time suffering a mechanical thing. Was that race.
Hmm. Hmm.
And
Yeah.
so now, obviously not to spoil it, but last weekend Mr. Kimi Antonelli had another issue, but it was
Hmm.
more of an issue with his wasn't it like the wheel thing? Like his wheel cover like flew
Yeah.
off and then like was blocking airflow or something or like aerodynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so they didn't know it and then he pit stopped twice to fix it, you know, because the first time they're like, "What the fuck? We just thought it was the tires." Yeah,
Hmm.
and like, um, but
And
anyways,
just lost a shit ton of time.
yeah, he was chalked, and then he got the penalty for track limits,
Hmm.
and obviously I don't know if that's
Okay, here, can I just say about that? I just want to hit on that. So, like, okay, so you remember when Leclerc, that happened to him
yeah.
when he was having, yeah, so the combustion issues or whatever?
Hmm.
And I know you and I had like complained about that. Like, obviously, he can't control it as much. But the difference between Leclerc's and Antonelli's, Leclerc himself, Jack,
Hmm.
like, he was actually gaining an advantage by leaving the track and was just cutting corners completely, right?
Yes.
Antonelli was actually physically trying his best to stay within the lines. And you could tell that he wasn't cutting corners completely and chicanes and just going straight into the,
No.
next part of the straight.
Genuinely, bro. He was doing everything he could to keep it on the track.
Yeah. And it's so yeah, it's just
Yeah, they upheld his
that just sucks.
penalty. He still had that.
Hmm.
So, anyways, Kimi gets the penalty there because of it. But to get back to Barcelona, so their top 10 was Lewis,
Hmm.
George Russell in second, Lando in third. Then we had Max in fourth, Oscar in fifth, Leclerc in sixth, Alonso in seventh, Esteban, or not Esteban, Alex Albon in eighth, Esteban Ocon in ninth, Isaac Hadjar in 10th. All to say, not a crazy race. I mean, it's been a minute since we watched, so I'm forgetting things obviously. Um,
Hmm.
but if I recall, it was a good strategy by Ferrari. If I'm
Hmm.
thinking so, like they just did a good job maintaining it, and didn't really didn't
Good
have
pit stops,
yeah,
good time. Yeah,
it was all good.
it was really good.
It was, as some say, gravy. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But do you want to get into Austria? You have anything to touch on Barcelona, Will?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the Lewis Hamilton win was huge and so fun to see, and just like I think I remember that podium and him just like being so proud to be part of, Ferrari and the Italian family,
Hmm.
and it really and it just meant so much to also like the team to see if a driver have that reaction.
Yeah,
When he had a year like he had last year and had the year that he had his last year at Mercedes.
dude,
So
like,
having just two really shit years
hmm
consistently,
and he's been
moving to a
looking good
new
all year.
team. Yeah, and he looks to just continue to get better. And I think if I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I think his lowest position this year has been fourth.
I mean, let me fact check you on
Has
that.
he DNF?
Let me do a quick Google.
Leclerc has.
Let's take a look. Fifth place.
Okay, fifth. Okay.
That's still insane.
Yeah, dude.
Like a tenth
Kimmy's
wouldn't be
gotten
that
lower than
bad.
that.
Yeah, genuinely. Like,
And George.
yeah,
He's been the most
Ferrari.
consistent.
Ferrari's
I
looking
mean, not
good.
okay.
He's been.
Kimmy's been the most consistent, but
I mean, Kimmy's done everything he can. Kimmy's looking good, and
yeah.
we'll get into him in a little bit. But we're probably gonna. Do you just want to touch on points when we touch on points for last weekend?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, are you down with that? Like predictions and
Hmm.
stuff? Okay, cool. All right. Let's get into Austria then, if you're down.
Yeah. I'm down, bro.
All right, William.
So obviously George Russell wins.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so like excited and faithful and guessing Antonelli. And yeah, I was begging for points. But
No, I mean Max was on Russell's ass the entire
mhm,
race.
mhm.
I mean, he was white
But
on
just
rice,
didn't have
boy.
it in the car.
He was white on rice, boy. You know, what I mean? Like he was there. Like it's
Hmm.
so all to say, I think it's one of those things. Red Bull is gonna have moments like that, and Max is gonna have moments like that, right?
Mm.
But we'll get into it. Will could be the end. Could be the end. You know what I mean? Of
Yeah.
of the you know
Yeah.
days, which would be tragic for those who are audio listeners only. I pointed at my hat to the Red Bull
Mm.
logo and then to the number one Max Verstappen, which is not the 2026 edition. Before all you fuckers, you know what I mean? Get over here.
Yeah.
But all to say, Lando lovers, you know what I mean? Come over here, like, it's Lando over now. Yeah, for 1 year, we have fun with it. You done shit with it. But all to say, bro, I want to be optimistic that maybe he'll retire with Red Bull, but I just don't see it. I think he's gonna probably go somewhere else if he stays in F1. Um, but will
Did they debunk the McLaren rumors?
not yet. Surely, I mean, I would think not, but obviously there's been rumors of Max to McLaren and
Hmm.
potentially Piastri to Red Bull, or Piastri to another team. But definitely Piastri wants to get GTFO. I don't blame him. If I had to talk to Zach Brown every day, I'd want to kill myself too. But all to say, guys, there's definitely rumors for Max to be going to McLaren, but we shall see. But
Hmm.
then obviously Antonelli gets third at Austria. Ferrari didn't look bad, but they didn't have their best weekend, and that was
Yeah, they're
Lewis
struggling with
Hamilton.
their
That
pace.
was Lewis Hamilton's lowest finish of the year and fifth.
Hmm.
Oscar finished fourth, and then you had Alex in sixth, Lando in seventh, Charles Leclerc in eighth, Pierre Gasly in ninth, Arvid Lindblad in 10th. So it was one of those like solid performances.
Hmm.
Ferrari obviously didn't have their best weekend of the year, but they didn't have a bad weekend either. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Um, all to say though, Russell is, I guess, technically in championship contention. I'm gonna be so for real. If he wins it, I'd be surprised. My money would be on either Lewis or Antonelli. I think Lewis is
Yeah.
gonna come back into this, and maybe even Leclerc, because I'm pretty sure Leclerc's only down 70. So like, if Antonelli has
Hmm.
another DNF and maybe Leclerc wins, that's 45.
Yep.
But Will, do you have anything else you want to touch on with Austria before we get into Silverstone?
Not with Austria, no. I'm excited to talk about Silverstone though.
All right, Will. This race was last weekend.
Hmm.
Obviously, a lot of British drivers. Home race
Huge
for
crowd.
Yeah, home race for the sport. Been driving there since
Since
19,
Nam.
19 1950. You know what I mean, or
Since
whatever.
1950.
Wait, was last year 75 years of F1?
Yeah.
So 1950, yeah. So
Hmm.
yeah, 76 years. So obviously, very great track. Love racing this when I play F1 26 with the boys or whatever that game is called. I think it's F1 26, either that or whatever. But Will, it was a good weekend, and Max looked to be showing pace for Red Bull. I mean, Ferrari looked good. Antonelli
Hmm.
gets jumped off the start line by both Ferraris. You know what I mean? Like, and then George Russell has a puncture in his back right tire or something, and then Antonelli, like we were talking about earlier, has issues, and then Max flies off the track
Sorry.
from some fucking shit.
Yeah, did you see that reel I sent you about his wing this week?
No, I don't know if I have. Let me.
Okay, so like obviously the controversy or the controversy is Red Bull adapted to the Macarena wing that Ferrari was doing. So obviously like it flips upside down, right? And I guess it locked up or just the timing was off on that turn. And so Max, sorry, gets this insane amount of downforce, hit him at no
No, it
or
was
at
he
like out
got
of nowhere.
lifted. He had downforce and then it was gone. You know what
Oh,
I
and it was
mean?
gone.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
out of
So it
nowhere.
was the opposite.
I think
Okay.
I'm
So it
pretty
was
sure because
lifted.
he starts the turn. Like
Yeah.
he's going on the turn and then his shit snaps and he just loses control immediately because then it just throws him
Yeah.
gone.
And
And
so
it's
I sent you a reel where it says like Max this week in Spa, and it's just like literally just a car that goes up and then it just starts floating out of nowhere and then just floats away while I don't think it drive.
that's freaking crazy.
And I just oh
I'm so excited for this
I
race.
feel so bad for him, man.
Yeah, same, same. I would love to say that maybe if he stayed another year, they'd get it a little better because the
But
engine's not bad.
yeah, they have
Car really
performance.
isn't that bad either. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
like
just that they're not
we're
title contender
no
right
right now,
now.
not right now. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Hmm.
Um, and Max has been obviously in title contention for the last 6 years, so I don't blame him.
Hmm.
If he wants to leave, you're only in F1 and in your prime for so long. But
Hmm.
yeah, Silverstone was entertaining, dude. I really enjoyed it. It was one of those. Didn't they thought? Did, didn't they thought? Didn't they think it was? Was there weather issues? Or did they think there was gonna be weather, like rain and stuff?
Um,
Was there race?
yes, yeah. Yep.
When?
I think it was for the sprint.
Was there?
Yeah,
I didn't even watch the sprint. If there was one, I'll be
yeah.
honest.
I think it was for the sprint. I can't remember. Holy shit.
Maybe it is what it is,
Sorry, it's late. I'm tired.
bro. You're completely fine. But all to say for Silverstone, the sprint went Kimmy winning, Lewis second, Lando third, George fourth, Charles Leclerc fifth, Max Verstappen sixth, Oscar Piastri seventh, and Liam Lawson eighth. I'm not going to go through the rest of it. Sprint race, who gives a damn? Race results though went Leclerc first, George Russell second, Lewis Hamilton third, Mr. Lando Norris fourth. So that's out of the top four, three of them were British. So
Hmm.
like, and also I don't know, um, for our listeners, how many of y'all watch Silverstone? But it was pretty funny because Max crashed right in front of Lando's section, and Lando's fans wear a bright neon green, like or neon yellow like color.
Yeah.
And so when we were watching it live in the Discord with some of the buddies, they're like, "Oh, what happened with Max?" I was like, "Well, he's going by this fucking highlighter section. Like, I can't blame him. Like, he blinded too. Like,
The damn
uh,
Sharpie highlighter.
yeah, it's pissing me off. But yeah. So then after Isaac Hadger in fifth, you have Liam Lawson in sixth, Arvid Lindblad in seventh, Gabby Bortoletto in eighth, Franco Colapinto in ninth, and Pierre Gasly in 10th. Oscar Piastri barely misses out on points in 11th. Then you have the Haas boys, Cadillac. Obviously, Kimi Antonelli falls to 15th. Valtteri Bottas for Caddy to round it out. And then you have Carlos Sainz, Alonso, Lance Stroll all got outlapped and did not finish the race because, obviously they didn't get to the finish line before.
Hmm.
Uh, they got they didn't start the last lap before Mr. What's his name? Leclerc hit the finish line.
Hmm. Hmm.
Tough shit, boys. Just go ahead and park in the pit lane.
Yeah.
But it's one of those where sucks for Max. Also, Alex Albon DNF'd as well. So did Nico Hulkenberg. Will, what do you want to touch on for Silverstone? Anything else other than Leclerc? Ferrari's looking good. It's a good time to be back. We thought Mr. Leclerc maybe he's gone, but do you have anything else you want
Yeah.
to touch on?
I think just again how the race ended, consistency with the
Safety car?
rules. Well, okay, I mean, so George would have been screwed. That would have been a Ferrari 1-2.
Yeah.
Hamilton got robbed of points there because of that shit.
Yeah, I think he did too.
And
He would
and
have been
he
on his
was like
ass like
George
at the end of
literally
the race.
said it right after it had the race. He literally was like, I would have been cooked. Like Hamilton would have definitely like passed me.
I don't think he probably said that, but he said probably
No,
something.
he
No
said something
way.
similar to it. Yes,
Really?
bro. Yes.
There's no way, dude.
Yes.
This month.
Well, watch the
Yo,
the interview right
you know
after
where
when they parked the
Lewis? You
cars.
know where Lewis has free rent at?
Where
George Russell's head, being his teammate for so long. But dude, no, I'm honestly.
shit, I'm out of water.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But no, yeah. So I think just being past teammates, he probably had some there, and
Hmm.
it was just like there's a mental block. But Will, do you want to go ahead and get into our points for the last couple weeks, or get us touched up on before we get to
Yeah, let
prediction?
me do that. Yep. So I'm not gonna go over all the names and
Go
all the
ahead.
placements because that would take,
A year.
yeah, forever. But I will tell you guys who scored points for what race. Starting in Barcelona, Jack got 4 points with a Lewis Hamilton prediction winner and a Lando P3. And the curse wheel did not hit that week. And then so the score went to 12 to 10 to 0.
Mhm.
And then for Austria, Jack also got another 2 points. Curse wheel did not hit. I did not get any points. By the way, I also did not get any points in Barcelona. And so it was 14 to 10 to 0. And then that takes us to Silverstone for the sprint. And I got 2 points. Actually, ended up, sorry, I got 3 points this weekend, all in the sprint because I had Lando P3, had Antonelli winning it. Jack did not get any points in the sprint, but he did get 1 point with Esteban Ocon of P13 this week. And so now I'm finally on the board. It only took, a third of the season,
It's okay.
but the score is 15 to 10 to 3. And we are proud of it.
And who did you get, Will? Who did you place?
So I placed Kimi Antonelli to be the winner, and he won the sprint.
Nice, nice,
Yep.
beautiful. I love that. Lovely.
Hmm.
All right.
So that's where we're at, man.
Well, guys, we really do appreciate. No, I'm just kidding. We gotta get into other stuff. So
Yeah.
we have to get into Belgium, Spa. Obviously, it's
Hmm.
a great track, beautiful track. Do you want to get into tracks before we get in? Obviously, into our predictions for that.
Yeah, for
All
sure.
right, dude, let's do it. Guys, Belgium is a beautiful track. It's gorgeous. Takes place at a beautiful place. Very high speed track,
Hmm.
longer track, so it's only 44 laps because of how long the sections are, which is really I enjoy it. Uh, it's not too many. I'm trying to think. There's a couple like hard braking moments, but like there's more high speed than anything. and
Hmm.
it's medium speed turns and like low speed.
Aren't
Uh,
there a lot of like elevation?
yeah,
Like
gains
there's a
and
lot of,
stuff.
yeah,
Yep, yep,
changes and stuff.
100%. It's very fast, and then like weather here can really f up a race
Yeah.
because on so it's turn one, two. So I guess it's turn two, like through turn like six is
Hmm.
all like uphill and on
Hmm.
like a very fast section, like so it goes like downhill like fast and then uphill
This
and
is
like
where Spa is where the like those famous videos are where they just go down and straight up.
yeah, fast
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So like this was on F1.
God, I want to hear V8s or V10s
On this thing so
on
fast.
this oh so badly.
Dude, there's videos where it's like
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, that sounded
insane or what? What was that? Will? What was that? What did it sound like, bro?
it sounded like a small animal. That's crazy,
All right, we
bro.
can cut that. But all to say, yeah, Belgium's that beautiful, iconic track that you've seen throughout so many F1 advertising, and you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
like fan perspectives. There's also the iconic moments of oil spills and people going off track and things like that. Or you have a rouge and slash radion, I guess, or I don't know how you say that word, bro. Radillon? I don't know. Radion? I don't know. Uh, but a rouge is that section of the track we're talking about where it goes down and up and up. So it's beautiful there. Love it. It's fun to drive in the game. Has one of the longest straights. Like I said, it's the Kimmel Straight. Has a couple turns throughout that. That's really fun. It's not just one straight like Azerbaijan or Las Vegas, right? Um,
Hmm.
but Will, let's break down things to think about going into Spa. Do you have anything you would want to touch on real quick before we get into predictions?
I'm excited to. I mean, Ferrari continues to make improvements and changes as much as they can,
Hmm.
and taking notes and really trying to develop anything that could possibly gain them any sort of advantage. Now we have both drivers who are confident in the car, and a few weeks ago we did not have the
No, my
like,
webcam died.
oh shit.
That's all good. We'll finish this.
You're good. But all that being said, I'm just looking forward to Ferrari to continue to see if they can continue to, give Mercedes a run for their money.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, well,
You're good, bro.
um, no, I agree, and I would say I think my people to watch this weekend would be like Antonelli, Max Verstappen. You know what
Hmm.
I mean? I think
Hmm.
Oscar Piastri, is somebody to look
Hmm.
out for, but I think Antonelli, Max Verstappen. I think Ferrari is a team because we can see how their car looks, right? Because if something
Hmm.
happens with Lewis in qualifying, I don't want to say like, maybe something's wrong with Lewis, but I think it's
Yeah.
more like as a team, like how do they look. Uh, but yeah, I'm very interested to see how Kimi Antonelli performs here because
Hmm.
I'm not gonna say. I mean, it's been a couple of races since he won, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's like it's how you gonna bounce back, bro? You get
Hmm.
your get back, or are you gonna just sit there and cry? He's not gonna cry.
Hmm.
I don't think that's him, but that sounds like his teammate.
Yeah.
Sorry, George. Crazy stray.
Hey,
Uh,
we're honest on this show, okay?
they're
Keep it
very
real.
honest. But Will, let's
Mhm.
get into predictions. Will, you ready? Is it mine or yours?
It's yours, I
I go
believe.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Great Britain. Um, no, I went first last weekend, so that's yours. You ready?
Okay, hold on. I'm just writing it. I'm almost done. All right, we're good.
Ready?
Mhm.
All right. Will, for your first spin, here you go. Will, no way! You got another Cadillac driver.
Checo.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just. Oh,
Is that
Max
Max?
Verstappen for the fucking main race. Nice, Will. Nice. That makes up for
Okay.
that makes up for the Cadillac.
Yeah.
All right, here you go. Third and final.
Okay.
Lewis Hamilton.
Oh,
That's a good three, Will. Checo Perez started off one of the best up and coming drivers on the grid.
oh my gosh. I'm really, really excited.
All right, Will.
I'm really excited. This is gonna be a great weekend. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
For my
For
three,
you.
Arvid Lindblad again. Are you fucking shitting? I mean, there's nothing wrong with Arvid, but like, if I get the same three again, I'm gonna be pissed. Liam Lawson. No. No. Oh,
Shit.
I lost it. Okay. Well, last one, Will.
Okay.
Holy shit, I got Michael Schumacher. No, I'm kidding. Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc.
Okay,
Let's
okay.
go. Let's
We
fucking
split
go.
Ferrari again.
God, this is crazy.
Yeah,
Why
I
didn't I get
know.
nobody else? Okay.
I know.
Okay, well. Race winner, real quick. Who do you got winning the British Grand Prix?
Jack, I have Mr. Lewis Hamilton
That a boy. I love that.
winning Spa this year.
Okay. You want to hear who I have winning Spa?
Jack, who do you have?
Kimi Antonelli getting a comeback
Okay.
win. I know that might be a
Okay.
little cop out, but I think he does it.
It's not a cop out because he hasn't in a while.
At least almost a month or two. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like so. Well, guys, we really do appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. We will see you next week, and we will touch on our predictions then. Much love. We'll talk soon. Peace.
Bye.